Section 3.2, example 18, integrating sine cube or secant cubed x dx. All right, so the derivative of secant is secant tangent. We don't have any tangents here. Oh, but we do have the integral of secant squared x dx that ends up being tangent x. I think we could do something with that. So let's revisit what we learned in the previous section. So section 3.1, our integration by parts. So we're going to pick something to be, let me show you the integral. So integral of u dv is equal to u times v minus the integral of v du. So we pick something to integrate, we pick something to differentiate, and we kind of just play around with that until we find something. So we have the integral of secant cubed x dx. I'm going to separate it into secant x and secant squared x. So we're going to say the integral of secant x times secant squared x dx. Perfect. So now we're going to let u equal secant x. And we're going to let dv equal secant squared x dx. So derivative du is going to be equal to secant x tangent x. And the integral of v is going to be tangent x, actually just tangent x. So now let's rewrite this whole thing. Integral of secant cubed x dx is equal to the integral of, or actually no, u times v, so secant x tangent x minus the integral of v du. We have tangent squared x secant x dx. All right, what do we have here? So here, let's do, I don't see anything just yet. Let's do another substitution here. Let's make this in terms of secants. So let's rewrite everything. Secant cubed x dx is equal to secant x tangent x minus tangent squared. We could rewrite as secant squared minus 1. So secant squared x minus 1 secant x dx. And let's multiply that through. I think we might be getting somewhere. Rewrite everything. We have the integral of secant cubed x minus secant x dx. Oh, and look at this. We have this right here and this over here too. So for simplicity, let's kind of fix this up. So that negative is kind of encompassing this entire thing. So that was a minus integral here. Or we could just kind of ignore all of that. So that would be a plus integral here. So I'm going to add that to both sides. Secant cubed x dx. secant cubed x dx. These divide out. So now we have 2 integral of secant cubed x dx is equal to secant x tangent x. Oh, and we could actually find the integral of this if we look at our integration tables. So this is going to be ln of secant x plus tangent x. We'll do a little plus c out here because we've already completed those integrations. And just like we did before, let's divide both sides by 2, because what they were originally asking for was the integral of secant cubed, not 2 times the integral of secant cubed. So this is equal to 1 over 2 secant x tangent x minus 1 over 2 ln of secant x plus tangent x and plus c. And there we go. That's it. That was a little crazy. But if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, bye.